everyone. Welcome to Oakland Community College. Obviously, I am not Peter Provenzano. I am the B team. But as part of the B team, I want to tell you, I have been involved in this project from the very start. And one of the things that we said, we've coined a phrase for this project, and the phrase is that we wanted it to have a wow factor. So I think if you see the renderings behind me, I hope you all agree that we have, in fact, got the wow factor going for us. So again, my name is Bobbie Remias. I'm the Vice Chancellor for Administrative Services at Oakland Community College. And on behalf of Peter Provenzano, I'd like to welcome you all here. For those of you that know Pete personally, you know that he's like the Energizer Bunny, and he just keeps going. He never misses college events. He is always leading the way for our team, and he never misses a culinary event. So for Pete not to be here today, he's very ill. He has COVID. He and his wife, Cindy, both came down with COVID. So keep him in your thoughts. Hopefully they will have a quick and smooth recovery. On behalf of Pete and all my colleagues, I'm delighted to welcome you here this afternoon. We're here today to celebrate. We're here to celebrate a great milestone, the official groundbreaking of our new Culinary Arts Institute in the city of Royal Oak. So groundbreaking ceremonies have been around for centuries. No one's really quite sure when this tradition began, but we do know that it's been an important ritual for longer than we can trace back into written history. Likely sometime before 100 BC, and as my grandkids would say, that's even older than me. So I'm fairly certain that they didn't have selfies back in those days, or photographers taking pictures walking around. So, and Keith right on cue with the pictures. But what hasn't changed over time is that the turning of the soil holds very important significance, and that is that it signals change and the beginning of something new and exciting. And it usually includes food. So luckily we've got our culinary department here today to provide some delicious food and beverage for us. So food is something that we all have in common. It brings communities and families together, and it unites us with civility and celebration in a very complicated world. Chefs around the world and moms around the world, with Thanksgiving approaching, take great pride in bringing their communities and families together around food. So I'm very grateful that we could all be here together to celebrate this occasion and also to celebrate with this delicious food that we have available. Our new building signals a similar direction. The space is designed to be collaborative, to be accessible to the public, and to have cutting-edge technology that allows us to connect with great chefs and experiences in the classroom and around the world. It provides for hands-on learning and friendly competition, training to fill a critical need for restaurant and hospitality professionals in our region, and it has the sustainable design elements for our future planning. What better place than the city of Royal Oak, a city known for hospitality, great food, a cool and creative vibe, and a progressive urban college town feel. This is going to be the home to our award-winning culinary program, and we are so excited. It is going to be fantastic. So I'd like to just take a minute to recognize some of our elected officials and partners that are here. We have State Representative Jim Ellison from Royal Oak and his lovely wife Jody. Marie Manugian from Birmingham. I'm not sure if she made it. Sam Steckloff from Farmington Hills. Then we have a contingency from Oakland County. We have Dave Woodward, the chair of the Oakland County Board of Commissioners. We have the Oakland County Clerk Lisa Brown and Oakland County Treasurer Robert Wittenberg with us today. And then from Royal Oak, we have the Mayor Pro Tem Melanie Macey, our City Manager Paul Brake, and our Deputy City Manager Todd Fenton. Thank you very much. And running in the door right before the program started was Mary Beth Fitzpatrick, who is the Royal Oak School Superintendent. Thank you all for coming to celebrate with us. I'd also like to acknowledge OCC's board members. Without the board, none of this would be possible. Their continued support and assistance throughout the projects, the building projects that we've undertaken, is very important. So I'd like to recognize Chair Pam Jackson, Trustee Shirley Bryant, Trustee Susan Gibson, a new trustee named Ed Callahan. I've not had the opportunity to meet Ed yet. So Ed is new to his role as a trustee, but he is not new to OCC, so we look forward to working with them. I also want to take this opportunity to recognize our incredible team. Their insight, vision, and passion for excellence is taking this project from idea to reality. I'd like to acknowledge our steering committee members that included members of the board, of department faculties, from facilities and administrative services. So I greatly appreciate all the assistance, literally the hours and hours of meetings that have gone into preparation of this building, and also to our Executive Director of Facilities and Operations, Bob Kelly, for entertaining us with his cliches during the meeting. So at OCC, we collaborated, we came up with a lot of ideas, we described the building project, but in order for us to get what we had in our heads onto paper, we needed an architect team. And the architect team of HED has done a fantastic job of helping to capture our ideas. Some of them maybe were not the greatest ideas and they guided us away from that, but I think we've come up with a great product. And then obviously we could not build this building without the help of Mike Stoback and the Bart Mallow construction crew, so thank you very much. Now I'd like to ask Chef Julie Selonke from the OCC's Culinary Arts Institute to say a few words. Chef Julie and her team bring all the key ingredients to this project. As many of you know, OCC's culinary faculty are respected throughout the industry, and that bar is high, but our team is known locally and nationally for their culinary skills, their leadership, their commitment to our students, and their ability to bring people together. It's part of their recipe for success. Chef Julie, would you like to come up for a minute?
Thank you so much, Bobbie. That was very nice. On behalf of my colleagues, thank you so much. We're so excited to be here today. You have no idea. Until recently, this has been a bit of a pipe dream for all of us. It takes strong leaders to make this happen. We're dreamers and we're doers in our community, our administration, elected officials, benefactors, patrons, and of course our own team working together to meet the needs of our students and our community. You likely know very little about our alumni, but there is no doubt you've met them throughout their work. They're found in area's best restaurants, country clubs, niche startups, and kitchens locally and across the country. They're also spotlighted on reality TV shows and in industry including food distribution, nutrition, and more. It's a tight community of professionals, and together we become like a family. Our students continue to come back for additional certifications, and they support others coming up. Students know that they always have a home here, and now here. For many chefs, we've had to know someone in the field to break through for good positions. We were paid pennies to work for the hours that were worked. Today, our students have incredible opportunities available to them. Wages are up, jobs are plentiful, and opportunities are endless. Our industry is desperate for people. Let me tell you about our students. We live, eat, and breathe our students. They are everything to us. We live in an area where national attention is given to Detroit and the surrounding area. Edgy urban vibe unlike any other place. People are not concerned with the status quo and are all about making their own path. What's unique to Detroit is this creative entrepreneurial spirit that is not held back. We have a voice to push through barriers, and our students forge their own way. Skill development happens very fast. Award-winning, moving from classroom to regional and national competitions. We proudly claim a recent National Student of the Year just a few years ago, and the only thing the judges could say about her workspace was they didn't like where her trash can was. It just wasn't quite as pretty as it could be, so that's incredible. So they learned front of house and back of house, ice carving, produce carving, bakery, pastry, hot food, and more. And we put a huge investment of time and soon resources for our students. They're not going to get this anywhere, so we're very lucky. Our faculty are experts in their respective field. We've had all long vibrant careers in industry and a love of teaching the next generation. Chef Doug has been participated in many competitions, including the Culinary Olympics overseas. Chef Athena and myself found in leadership and involved in extracurricular activities above and beyond our craft. And we have chefs like Ewald Notter or Francois Canone who come to join us to teach. And we're all found teaching continuing education classes at farmers market and doing chef takeovers. So moving our program to Royal Oak really means one bus ride for many students who use public transportation. Accessibility to all students, and including those in wheelchairs, neurodiverse students, economically challenged, and more. Anyone who's passionate for this work can access our program. And for prospective students in our community at large, this is visible for those who may not otherwise consider this as a profession. This community lives, eats, and breathes arts, beats, and eats. It's a vibrant food city where arts bleed from one discipline to another, and you'll see this tied into the design and the technology throughout the new space. And our program will be positively transformed here and forever changed, and we can't wait to share it with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef Julie. I assume that all of you can see why our students feel so supported and enthusiastic about their craft when they have faculty members and chefs assisting them like Chef Julie. So now it's my honor to welcome the City of Royal Oak Mayor Pro Tem, Mayor Melanie Macey. Melanie is graciously stepping in for Mayor Michael Fournier, who was unable to join us today. We're fortunate to have a strong partnership with our city team leaders and all who work for the good citizens and the businesses here in Royal Oak. We share a collective progressive vision as an inviting, premier, and diverse community for all. Let me turn over the podium for Melanie to tell you more. Thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Just letting everyone know that I'm also part of the B team here. So Mayor Mike Fournier is out of the country, so he couldn't be here, but he did want to extend his congratulations. This has been a really exciting time, and we're happy to be here to be part of it. I mean, I'm really honored to be here today on behalf of the City of Royal Oak. This is an exciting moment, not just for OCC, but for our whole community. And this groundbreaking is really a testament to the vision and the hard work of the dedicated individuals who are leading OCC. And the city's really been proud to be able to work collaboratively with these leaders to arrive here today. I do want to mention that there are some other members of the City Commission here today. I have City Commissioner Braden Colo, City Commissioner Charlene Douglas, City Commissioner Monica Hunt. They're all out there somewhere. So I hope that you get a chance to talk to them afterwards as well. But we're excited to be here because this has been something that we've been working with OCC on for quite some time. When I first joined the City Commission in 2017, the city had recently approved several major projects that were turning city-owned parking lots into new opportunities. And I think you may have seen one of the most famous ones, the Henry Ford building and the whole Civic Center development is the most prominent one, and is a great success as people who are around here know as they go by. And we were approached by a number of people about this space as well, in the hopes of doing some kind of development for this. So leading the charge at that time was State Rep Jim Ellison, who was our mayor, and worked very closely with OCC on developing a vision, and the excitement that we have here today is based on that cooperation. When OCC got in contact with us about this opportunity, this was the one that really struck a note as the perfect opportunity for Royal Oak. It's going to be an amazing addition to the city. It's unfortunate we don't have any restaurants here in Royal Oak to take advantage of this new opportunity. But we really pride ourselves on our dining and cultural and arts scene. We have some members of the Commission for the Arts here as well today. This is exciting for all of us as an outgrowth of what Royal Oak is really all about. So the ability to train the next generation of chefs and restaurateurs right here is so exciting, and it fits perfectly with the development of the city. It's the marriage of community development and economic development in the best possible way. So it's an opportunity for restaurants for the city, as well as creative pop-ups. It will allow our residents to benefit from the talented people who are coming through these doors and being taught by such fantastic chefs. So it's really been our pleasure to work with OCC. OCC has long been a really important part of Royal Oak, and we want to create a city where OCC students, faculty thrive, right alongside our residents. So this journey has been one of true cooperation. The building fits culturally within our city in terms of the work that's going on inside, and it fits beautifully on the outside as well, the doorway to Royal Oak. And it takes environmental sustainability seriously, something we do here at Royal Oak as well. It's an absolute win for the city, for OCC, for the students who will pass through in future years. So we'd like to thank OCC, and we look forward to expanding this cooperation going forward, and we look forward to eating the food here today. Thank you for the sample, and we will be sure to spread the word. Thank you.
Pretty good for the B team, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mayor. We're very grateful for your leadership. So magic happens when people work together and form strong partnerships. HED and our partners at Barton Mallow have an incredibly talented team that allows us to take vision to reality. They add best-in-class design, creativity, cost savings, sustainable elements to all users and stakeholders. And they get really excited about seemingly mundane things like moving a power plant or creating some energy efficiencies. It's my pleasure to welcome to the podium HED Principal Chris Vogelheim to introduce his team and talk a little bit about what HED has done in this project.
Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative to be here today as we celebrate education. This building will improve the city of Royal Oak. It's, as you can see in the renderings, and a lot of people have talked about it, it's going to create a beautiful architectural statement that's going to engage the street and really enliven the urban context. The great thing about this is it's going to create a new front door to OCC on Main Street. It also has a lot of great features where it's really placing a lot of very student-centric spaces on the street front, including collaboration spaces, a curated retail space, and one of my favorite places, a training restaurant. It'll all be there, and the community, as they go down the street, are going to be able to see into the building, see the energy, and experience the excitement of this new place. I did mention this training kitchen. It's my favorite part of the design. It's up on the 3rd floor and acts as a training ground for students. It's here that the students will be able to go into this space and practice their art, and where we, as part of the community, are going to be able to reap the benefits. They're going to be able to draw us into the building, into the ground floor, up through the building as we see all the students active in their learning, getting up to that 3rd floor and get a chance to be part of the educational process. They're going to be learning how to cook, and we're going to be able to reap the benefits by participating and having the foods. And there's something very poetic about being up on that third floor, both experiencing being part of the educational process as well as looking back to the vibrant city of Royal Oak and understanding that these students who are here working and training and studying and all their creativity are going to be the next superstars in the restaurants in our vibrant downtown. I'm really humbled to be part of such a creative and collaborative team, and just want to take, I know a lot of people have thanked people, but just a quick moment to thank Peter and the steering committee for their vision for this project. It's really important to be able to have those leaders bring something like this to bear. I saw Dawn Marie walking around here and her staff, and you can hear the passion and the excitement to really create a place that's going to change culinary education. Bob Kelly, who always tries to be a little bit in the background and is always sort of modestly chanting the team, the team, the team, but he's been a fantastic champion to make this project a reality. Very thankful for my really enthusiastic and innovative design team, both all the folks from HED who are here, Hubble Roth Clark and JRA, who really had the creativity to deliver this incredible design. And then it was mentioned our key partner, Barton Mallow, who's going to be able to lead and manage the construction process. As an Oakland County resident, a member of the community, and soon to be a business that's going to be located in Royal Oak, I'm really personally vested in this project. I truly believe in the power of community colleges to serve such an important role to allow greater access to education and skill development to our community. The Culinary Studies Institute is going to propel OCC to the forefront of culinary education by creating the most modern instructional spaces to really empower the faculty, those passionate faculty we heard from, to teach differently and deliver the highest quality instruction to the students. This place will positively impact our community, best preparing the next workforce who's going to bring their skills, their talents, and their creativity to fill the needs of the hospitality industry that makes Royal Oak the vibrant and energetic community we love. Congratulations to the OCC staff, faculty, students, and our entire community for the continued support of impactful education and learning and by creating this compelling place for culinary education. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Turning of the soil.
Next word should be,